Good morning, bonjour, buenas noches. Welcome to Life's Questions and Lessons. I am your host, Charity Youngblood, and I am so excited and grateful that you are here with me today. This podcast is unedited because life is unedited. As always, we'll get started with a question and whatever activity you engage in to explore your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs, please feel free to do. So today's first question is, how can I do less today? How can I do less today? So ever since I got back from my birthday trip, which if you haven't listened to that episode, I took a birthday trip up to this place called Gage House and stayed in this Zen sanctuary with trees all around. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful time. Very quaint, quiet, full of relaxation and reflection, no noise. It was so refreshing and rejuvenating, etc. And ever since I've gotten back from that trip, and since I had a conversation specifically with my nutritionist, she had a question that has been just kind of staying with me on how I can, take this into my life. And her question was, when we go on vacation and we have this energy of just living, right? There's no, you get to where you're going and you don't think about work. You don't think about anything other than just being and relaxing and playing and having a good time. And she was basically like, when you figure out how to bring that energy back into our daily lives, you let me know. And ever since, we had that conversation and she said that, it's really been on my heart and on my mind of how can I incorporate that feeling and that energy of just flowing, not stressed out, not, just that energy. I'll just put it in that way. And one of the ways that I have decided to incorporate that is to just remind myself to do less. So that's the context and really where that question came for, up for today. How can I do less today? I'm one of these people that feels almost guilty for relaxing. I feel like I should be helping. I should be working on my impact work, right? I should be doing more, during my income job, right? And I think that's fine if you're a high achiever. Don't start slacking off. I don't think that's how it's resonating with me, but it's just kind of a shift in perspective is really what the way that I'm exploring this question for myself. So whatever comes up for you, as you're looking at this, how can I do less? Another way to look at this is, what does less mean to me? What would doing less look like for me? For me, it's really about saying no to the things that do not matter, saying no to the things that drain my energy, whether it's a workshop, a person, a conversation, a class, a course, a post, right? It's just taking off the pressure to feel like I always have to be on. And another way that this has really came into my life very recently is I'm very passionate about my impact work, but it's still work. And I think that's very, very important and a very important lesson that I had to learn and am still, learning to incorporate into my life. Just because this podcast is important, just because I want to be here for you and the people that I'm meant to serve, doesn't mean that I need to sacrifice my life to help everybody else, right? So I really want you to take some time with these questions and explore them in curiosity as always, but really, really take some time with this because there's this feeling, and it might be society, it might be coming from, your inner voice or, the people that you see around you of just constantly doing and having to be productive and having to do all these things. And really being able to align yourself in the things that you want to do and letting everything else just really fall away. So I really hope this episode has been helpful for you. As always, please rate and review this episode wherever you are listening. If this was helpful for you, please share it. We are here on this planet to help each other. So please share it if this was helpful for you. And until next time, take care.